Aquarius, there's somebody here that wants to apologize for their past actions towards you, Aquarius. Meanwhile, while you're pouring into yourself and really just getting to know yourself again, I feel like you had to get to know yourself again after putting up with a lot of people in your energy. This was a individual that you were connected with in the past that was a love connection. And if somebody here had a fear of change because you had limitations and fears, but this is more like limited beliefs as well as fears. I feel like you were possibly very different from this individual. We also have vacate beliefs. So upon like different belief systems, like different beliefs that you guys have, it's more like also a smoke and mirrors situation. This is somebody here that you had a lot of chemistry with, okay? And it could be a masculine, or you could be a masculine. But I'm getting here that this is a masculine here that wants to apologize to you, okay? Right now, Aquarius, I feel like you focusing on yourself, getting yourself back into a routine, okay? After putting up with not even just this person, but like many people. But somebody here is very like apologetic and they want to come forward to apologize. Okay? I don't think this person is doing pretty good right now, Aquarius. They're not doing really well. I'm getting here, I don't know, does this person like to sing? I'm getting somebody here who likes to sing. Maybe this person used to sing to you in the past. Or maybe you heard them sing before. This person likes to sing. 90 is also significant. We got 4 swords here. This is you, Aquarius. You're going through like a renewal period where like you're really content in regards to pouring in yourself. That's why we had the self-love come out for you. So no matter what people are doing or saying to you, or just like really trying to be in your energy of like throwing you off, whether it's love, friendship, family, friends, you don't have time for that. I feel like you're just pouring into yourself and just caring about yourself right now. And this could be the meditation card as well. So you're probably meditating a lot nowadays and just really focusing on self-healing. Okay? And creating right now. The person from your past is showing up with the Knight of Cups here. I feel like this person was jealous in the past. Jealous of, I don't know what kind of jealousy that they had towards you. I think it was more of like your light. And maybe the way that you carry yourself because you have the self-love. So I feel like with my intuition, I'm getting here that this person was really jealous of your confidence in the way that you loved yourself. Okay, this could be a Scorpio or it could be a Libra. Now, with the 10 of Wands here, I feel like on top of them, like being like acting like this towards you, Aquarius, this person had a lot of responsibility on their back. And it wasn't even just work. I feel like there was a lot of family and friends that really were really codependent on this person, where they weren't able to give you what you needed at that time. But I do see here that they're going to come forward. I'm not even thinking. I feel like they're going to come forward like really fast and with some type of communication with the Knight of Swords here. But that could also be you as well, Aquarius, where you're just focusing on money and just focusing on success. But I see here that this person's going to come forward to apologize. But the more that they're delaying communication with you, the more that you just not caring about the situation with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You don't have any time or energy to put into this situation. With the Ace of Wands as you, where you're done putting into a situation. It's not even just this person, but many situations where you're done filling in the cups that are not pouring into you anymore. And I feel like when you was dealing with this person, you were feeling extremely weighed down and you weren't able to be yourself. If you're not able to be yourself towards anybody, I don't know how this person wants you to feel content and happy if you're not able to be yourself from the very beginning. Because if you're not able to be yourself from the very beginning, 555, then why would you trust somebody again like it's going to be indifferent? That's what people don't understand. And then we also have the Lovers in a reverse here. With the Lovers in the reverse, I feel like you detached from the situation and you've seen it for what it was, Aquarius, because you realize that it was not no equal give and take with this person. This person was carrying already a lot of burden on their back with making everybody else happy instead of you happy, or even focusing on it could have been a relationship, but if it was bound to be something that was a relationship, they were not giving 100% in this situation because they were caring about other people at that time, where they were making bad choices, bad decisions, didn't know which direction to go towards. And that's why it fell out the way it fell out, I believe. Aquarius, I truly believe that you have moved on from this situation because you realized it wasn't an equal give and take, and you weren't going to pour into somebody here that wasn't showing you anything at that time that you was dealing with them. I see here also that there was many friends and family that did not want this situation to happen, so it already had evil eye written all over it from the very beginning. And I feel like there was only one person from one side here, whether that be you or them, that did not cherish the friendship or the relationship. What else? Breadcrumbing. This person breadcrumbed you, Aquarius. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. This is somebody here that doesn't commit to anything fully. Even if they have family, their family even knows that. Okay? But this person is now getting a wake-up call where they're now realizing that you were somebody here that was possibly special, but they're going through their own spiritual awakening. This person's going through a spiritual awakening currently because I feel like maybe you are somebody here with different beliefs, and I don't know, they're having a me versus me moment. This is the me versus me moment where they're looking at themselves in the mirror with the way that they handled you and dealt with you, even as a friend or whatever. And they're now realizing here that the only competition, like they may have been in secret competition with you. But regardless, I feel like here that this person needs a lot of personal growth. That's why they're looking at themselves in the mirror and they're having an aha moment. This person is having an aha moment. And I feel like this connection could... Now, if this person does end up coming forward, there's no timestamp on this because they do want to come forward and apologize, but it's divine timing, which is turning the clock off. They are probably wanting you to come forward towards them, but I feel like it will only happen when the Most High and your ancestors allow you to end up being together. That's why that came out, because right now this person just needs to trust the process, and whatever they're going through is needed for their own spiritual growth. Not for you, it's for them, because right now they're going through an aha moment where they're really looking at themselves like, what the fuck? Now they're ready to settle down, and now they're ready to do things. Okay? That's not your business. This person could be stalking you. This person could be stalking you. If they have your social media, they're definitely watching you. Okay? And I don't think it's like in a weird way. I just, like, I don't feel like them stalking you is in a weird way. I feel like if you do have social media and they are aware of it, they're just watching to see what's up with you and to see when is a good time to like communicate with you, Aquarius. But listen, this person is definitely going through a spiritual awakening. This individual also has a lot of family secrets. And I feel like with your intuition, Apollo's hair, with your intuition, I feel like possibly you do notice, or this is something that was just brought to your attention by many people, that this person has a lot of family secrets, which they were possibly exposed some way, shape, or form. But I feel like this person already told you, but as deep as it goes, I feel like you just found out, or with your intuition, like, you know now that there is a lot of like family secrets that this person had. If this person did have like a parent or something like that, this individual, I don't know, I'm getting a weird backstory where their parent was like possibly like did not, I don't think their parent really liked you, or maybe they just like, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of evil eye coming from like one specific person within a certain dynamic here. But I also see here that this individual does have a lot of family secrets that was already previously exposed, but I feel like this was exposed to you later on down the line. Faith. Right now, I feel like this is not you, collective. I said collective. This could be resonating with the collective since I said that. Sometimes when I say that, it could resonate. Faith. Aquarius, you had a lot of faith in regards to letting this situation go, but I'm seeing here this is not you. This is this person that's having an aha moment. They're having a lot of faith, or was having a lot of faith in regards to reconnecting with you. So I see here that they've been praying, possibly. They've been praying, or at least like doing something here where they're just they're just hanging on by faith right now, because I feel like they're possibly going through it. And I feel like they're possibly thinking that they're going through something. I'm getting a weird situation where they feel like they're going through something due to the fact that they did you dirty, or just wasn't honest with you. Sold their soul. Listen, this could go hand in hand with them, but I also see here that this person has a lot of family secrets as well. I'm getting a weird backstory that somebody in their family, whether it could have been them, multiple people that's in their family sold their soul for many different things. All right. You definitely have a past life connection with this person. It wasn't a reverse, so I feel like maybe at the time when you met this person, where they I don't know, they probably thought you were crazy when you mentioned that you knew them from a past life. But honestly, I feel like when you met this person, it was like 100% like authentic when you met them. And this person, I don't know what kind of shit they were on, but I guess they're used to like people not being authentic, where they thought you were capping. What's the soldier soul? Congress. Something's in a bit, I don't know. So I'm getting a weird backstory. Deadline. Somebody has a deadline. I feel like it has to do with legalities. That's why Congress is here. There's something here that happened with Congress here, but there's a deadline. Somebody has a deadline. Is somebody here an informant? Or somebody here work with Congress? I don't know. I'm getting a weird backstory as well, where somebody here travels. Somebody travels. I don't think it's you. I feel like it's this person here that travels a lot. And maybe they have a deadline to report back to headquarters. I'm getting another weird backstory, all right? This is not going to resonate with everyone, so please chill out if it doesn't. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Somebody here has a deadline to report back to some type of headquarter. What is this, Spirit? What's this deadline? Tunnel. Somebody here could be running through a tunnel. Somebody here is trafficking money underneath the tunnel or communication underneath the tunnel. Something with the tunnel is significant. Somebody here is running back. I see here, I don't know, I'm body scanning somebody right now. This is so weird. Somebody here is running through a tunnel. They have a deadline. They got to report back to a headquarters. They're doing a secret. This is a secret operation. I don't know. This is weird. Somebody here is a spouse/partner. We have abuse and neglect as well. This person could be abusive, all right? And okay, so they got a deadline, possibly. They could be going through a spiritual awakening because somebody from their past that they reconnected with, or maybe from the past, they got abuse and neglect charges here. And they have a deadline. I don't know if they got a report into like court. They got to appear in court. I think it's them appearing in court. Something with court is significant, or a deadline here where they got to report back to somebody. Probation officer, I don't know, something of that nature where somebody here has to report in regards to something that happened from the past. Or maybe it's current. Maybe that's why they're going through a spiritual awakening, and maybe that's why they're thinking about you, Aquarius. Their spouse and their partner or somebody that they was with could have known about you and they was jealous. Somebody here was jealous. We got a jealous ex or somebody that they was with. We got marriage and wedding. This person could be married. We got legal proceeding. This person is going through legal issues due to abuse allegations or something of that nature that's still around. They're in a lot of regret. All right? They're in a lot of regret. This person wants to give you a gift. Aquarius, this person wants to give you a gift. I'm seeing here, like, if you like flowers, I don't know, roses is significant. White ones. I don't know why I'm seeing white and yellow. And I also see daisies here. This person might... Surveillance. This person's watching you. This person is watching you. Okay? Accident. Getting here that something happened with somebody's car with accident. When they were on their way to you, possibly, in the past. Or maybe, I don't know, I'm getting a weird backstory here. This person has a lot of debt. All right? Something with somebody's kneecap is significant. I don't know if you hit your kneecap or this person hit their kneecap. Something with knees is significant with this person or somebody here. I'm getting a weird backstory, guys, in regards to this person. I feel like maybe you dodged a bullet when it came to this individual because this person does have a lot of family secrets. There was many accidents in this person's energy. A lot of accidents. Like, weird accidents. Like, there may have been like something that happened in this person's family, like close family, where it was deemed as an accident when it's really not. It's weird. All right. Aquarius, we're going to wrap it up. It's only supposed to be a quick message. All right. If it does resonate, please let me know in the comments or like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.